In this lecture, I will go through traffic studies and 1.2.1 traffic volume study. Traffic studies. Traffic studies are traffic survey, traffic census, or traffic studies. Data used for transport planning, traffic management, economic studies, traffic and environmental control and monitoring trends, both for the establishment and updating of design standards. Objective of traffic studies: to collect facts on traffic data and situations. Traffic data help to analyze geometric design, traffic control measures, future traffic prediction, and road improvement. Traffic studies provide data to analyze the characteristics of traffic and thus help in deciding the geometric elements and traffic control for safe and efficient traffic movement. Knowledge of distribution and performance of traffic on existing road helps in predicting future traffic behaviors and also in assessing whether improvement programs are satisfied and in deciding priorities. In an existing situation, we have to know the present day demands and patterns of movement so that the new measures can be designed adequately. With a new road facility, we have to estimate expected traffic demand. Almost all the highway and traffic planning are based on traffic studies and traffic flow characteristics. The main reason for undertaking traffic survey is to provide an objective measure of an existing situation. Traffic flow varies by time of day, day of week, and month of year. The study on this regard is most necessary designing traffic control devices and useful for urban and regional planning. Types of traffic studies: traffic volume study, speed study. Under speed study, spot speed study, speed and delay study, origin and destination study, traffic flow characteristics, traffic volume study, parking study, and accident study. Now 1.2.1 traffic volume study. Traffic volume is the number of vehicles crossing a section of road per unit time at any selected period of time. Traffic volume is used as a quantity measures of traffic flow. Units are vehicle per day, vehicle per hour, etc. The volume of different types is usually converted into passenger car units, PCU. Traffic volume study. Objectives and use of traffic volume studies are: it is important for improvement and extension of road. It is used in planning traffic operation, control of existing facilities, and for planning new facilities. It is used for structural design of pavements. It is used in analyze traffic patterns. It is used for design intersections, signal timing, and other control devices. Pedestrian traffic volume is used for planning and design of sidewalks, crosswalk, subways, and pedestrian signals. And types of traffic volume: average annual daily traffic and express in vehicle per year. Average annual daily traffic, that is AADT, express in vehicle per day. It is 1 by 365th of the annual traffic flow, that is the total traffic in a year is in a year is surveyed and and the total traffic is divided by 365, and we get the average annual daily traffic. Average daily traffic ADT, if the flow is not measured for all 365 days but only for few days, we can determine the average daily traffic. Average annual weekday traffic, hourly flow, vehicle per hour, peak hour volume. Types of traffic count. Traffic count may be short-term count, and the short-term counts for determining traffic flow in a peak hour to measure saturated flow at signalized intersection. Traffic flow for full day to determine hourly fluctuation of flow. Used intersection counts. Count for full week to determine hourly and daily fluctuation of flow for traffic survey in urban highways. Continuous count to determine the fluctuation daily, weekly, seasonal and yearly flow. To determine annual traffic growth rate, very commonly used in developed country at selected sections. Methods of traffic count. Manual count, combined manual and mechanical counter, automatic devices, photographic methods, moving observer method. A method of traffic volume study. A. Manual count. The prescribed record sheet is provided for manual count. Vehicles are counted by the method of 5-dash system. In this manual count, a group of surveyors are assigned to the certain section of road, and they stand on the footpath, and individuals are assigned to the individual vehicles. As the vehicle passes through the section of road, the individual vehicle is recorded by the individual in a 5-dash system as shown in given table. And advantages of manual method. Vehicle classification, types and occupants. Record of turning and straight going vehicle can be recorded. Directional breakdown, that is directional breakdown, left turn, straight and right turn vehicle can be directionally breakdown. Check for automatic count. Data easy to analyze, suitable for short and non-continuous count. Pedestrian count can also be done. Enable to record unusual conditions. And the disadvantages of manual counts are, it is most costly because a number of surveyor needed for different types of vehicle. Continuous counting is not feasible. Number of team member depends on number of lane, total volume, complexity of area. And the equipment and tools needed for a manual counts are watches, pencils, erasers, blank sheet, data sheets and a clipboard. Mechanically tally counters and electronic count boards can also be used, which can be directly downloaded to computers. Traffic volume count type B, combined manual and mechanical methods. Multiple pen uses multiple pen recorders. The chart moves continuously at the speed of a clock. Particular pen may record particular types of vehicle. And this is the mechanical device and used for, and each button is used for respective vehicle for a respective direction. And it records the vehicle count at a specific time period in which time the vehicle turn left, right or straight going. And the advantages of combined methods are classification and counts it done simultaneously. Time headway can be determined. Traffic volume study method C, automatic devices, consists of equipment for detecting the passage or presence of presence of another for recording the count. The sensor transmits some form of electric impulses which activates the accumulating register or record chart. And types of automatic devices are pneumatic tubes, that is rod tube, electric contact, photoelectric, radar, infrared sensors, magnetic field. And fast automatic devices, pneumatic tube or rod tube. Flexible tube with one end sealed is clamped to the road surface at a right angle to the pavement. Other end of the tube is connected to a diaphragm actuated switch. When an axle of the vehicle crosses the tube, a volume of air gets displaced, thus creating a pressure which instantaneously closes the electric contact through the switch. Two such contact result in one count for the two axle vehicle. They are cheap, but it is difficult to fix on gravel surface, and they are likely to be damaged by tractor and are easily perforated by the vandals. They cannot detect vehicles by lane. Electric contact. A pair of steel strap is contained in a rubber pad which is buried beneath the road surface. By the load of vehicle, steel stripes come in contact with each other and causes the electric current to flow. Photoelectric method. A source of light is installed on one side of the road which emits a beam of light across the road. At the other end, a photocell which can distinguish the light beam and its absence is fixed. By the passage of vehicle, the photocell records the obstruction to the light beam. There may be error due to passage of vehicle at the same time in different lane. Radar. A radar Doppler effect may detect the vehicle moving at a speed. When a moving object approaches or recedes from the source of signal, the frequency of the signal received back from the moving object will be different from the frequency of the signal emitted by the source. This difference in two frequencies causes the detection of the moving object. The initial cost is high, but it is reliable and accurate. Infrared sensors. Infrared sensors can detect the heat radiated from a vehicle or can react to the reflection from the vehicle of infrared radiations emitted by the sensors. Magnetic field. The disturbances caused by the passage of vehicle to the magnetic field and is taken as the basis of sensing. Magnetic field is provided by a wire coil which is buried beneath the road surface. And example 1, the following traffic count data were taken from a permanent detector location, and this table shows the traffic volume count weekday as well and total days in month, that is January to December, and this column shows the total number of days or weekdays in each month, and this is the total days in each month, and this column shows the total monthly volume, and this column shows the total number of vehicle passes through a section of road in each day in each month, and total weekday volume, and this column shows the total number of vehicle passes through a section of road in weekday of each month. And from this data determine A, the annual average daily traffic, that is AADT, and average daily traffic for each month. C, average annual weekday traffic, average weekday traffic for each month. From this informations, what can be disconcern about the character of the facilities and the demand it serves. And average daily traffic. Average daily traffic can be determined by the relation ADT equals to total number of vehicle in a month divided by total days in month. That is 2 lakh. And likewise for the each month average daily traffic, that is vehicle per day, can be determined as shown in table. And this is the last column for the average weekday traffic, and is determined and can be determined from the relation average daily traffic is equals to total number of vehicles in a week counted for a weekdays, that is 1,70,000 divided by total number of weekdays in month divided by 22, and this can be calculated as 7,728 average weekday traffic. And likewise for the each month average weekday traffic can be determined as shown in table. An annual average daily traffic can be determined by the relations yearly volume, that is this is the total number of traffic in each month, and the summation of total traffic in each month is can be determined as 23,65,000 and divided the total number of days, that is total number of days in a year equal to 365, and the annual average daily traffic can be determined as and calculated as 6,480 vehicle per day. Likewise annual average weekday traffic can be determined from the relation equals to total weekday yearly volume divided by total weekdays in a year, and this is the column, and this is the average, this is the monthly weekday volume, and the total monthly weekday volume is determined, can be calculated as 20,67,000, and the total number of days and total number of weekdays in a year equals to 260, and then average annual weekday traffic can be determined as the total number of total weekday yearly volume, that is 20,67,000 divided by weekdays in year, that is 260, and is calculated as 7,950 vehicle per day. And from this result we can comment the average weekday traffic is comparatively greater than the average daily traffic, which suggests that the road section is mostly used for traveling to and from offices during the weekdays. Now presentation and analysis of traffic volume data. First, 30 highest hourly volume, that is design hourly volume. It is the hourly volume that will be exceeded only 29 times in a year, and all other hourly volumes of the year will be less than this value. For the economic point of view, the highest hourly volume is not accepted for designing of the facilities, and the annual average hourly volume will not be sufficient during considerable period of years. So for designing traffic facilities, the congestion only 29 hours in the year is permissible. Thus the 30 highest hourly volume is generally taken as the hourly design volume. Now variation chart. For the presentation of hourly, daily, weekly, seasonal variation, such charts are prepared. They are useful to determine facilities and regulations for the peak hour requirement. And this is the chart showing the 15-hour total traffic variation in a year, in a day. Traffic flow map. Along the route, that is along the routes of the road networks, are useful for the graphical representation for the traffic volume study. Traffic volume distribution on the road can be easily noticed. That is the thickness of the line from the origin and destination shows the volume of the traffic flowing from that section of road. Higher the thickness of line, higher the volume of traffic flowing that section. And the traffic flow at intersection shown by thick line, that is a total traffic in a particular direction of intersection can be shown by a thick line. For the intersection design and control measures, average annual daily traffic, that is AADT, that is the traffic volume data, can be represented as average daily, annual average daily traffic. It is 1 by 365th of the total annual traffic. It is expressed in terms of PCU and used for determining importance and future development of the road. Trend chart. It shows the volume trends over the period of year. By extrapolating the trend, we can estimate the future volume prediction. Please like, share and subscribe my channel for more video lecture. Thank you.